So with data, we really are at a absolutely remarkable point. Yeah, that there is a explosion happening, and I would again, I keep on using the words data and AI somewhat interchangeably, and you will soon see why. Yeah, but the explosion we are seeing is absolutely, it is beyond description. Yeah, so look at this slide carefully. Okay, this is one of the most important analysis that we did as part of the book. If you look at growth over the last 25 years on many things, you can see the comparison that the world population grew by 30%. Okay, grew from 1 to 1.3x. GDP grew 3x. Internet users grew 20x. Yeah, but if you look at data, that has grown 100 to 150,000x. Are you able to get the sense of numbers? Yeah. Connected devices have grown like some 150 to 200x. Data has grown 100 and 150,000x. Yeah. Are you able to get a sense of this? As a student of history, at least I don't know of anything which has grown so fast in such a short period of time. Now, you'll be very surprised to know that 90% of the data of the world today has happened over the last 2-3 years. More than 10,000 years of recorded human history. And 90% of the data of the world has happened over the last 2-3 years. Yeah, this is absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. Just the sheer magnitude of this explosion. As humanity, we have not seen anything like this. And it is, as we go on in the conversation, you will see that many of the core principles that we've had as part of progress of human civilization are getting challenged or changing because of this explosion. Now, why this explosion is happening, what are the dimensions of it? There are many ways of describing it, but the easiest way is that there is a volume velocity variety. The volume is exploding. It is largely happening because of the growth of digital. There is something called digital exhaust, that as you engage digitally, there is a lot of data that gets generated. Yeah. It is also because of the growth of devices. The IoT devices are exploding, and that also contributes to it. Most of that new data is unstructured data. Yeah. So 99% of the data being generated today is unstructured. Yeah. The velocity, which is the speed, yeah, that historically most data was offline or batch, and today increasingly the data is real time, isn't it? Yeah. And then finally is the variety, that there are many more. Data is not one thing. Yeah. Even if you were to describe, like, just to take a very simple example, and especially coming from the US, that earlier it was okay, your gender was he, she, right? Now there are at least 10 options, that come up, especially if you're in the US. Nothing wrong with it, but just, that's an example of how, the variety of what is data that is being captured continues to get more and more.